And so the Wither is spawning in. We've got a custom health bar at the top of the screen. And I like that black and red. And I like the way the Wither heads, like the sisters, the ones on the side. Oh, okay, that ran at me. That was a bit scary. And so the texture pack that we're reviewing in today's Throwback Thursday episode is the Adventure Time Mashup Pack by Minecraft. It's currently rated 4.7 stars out of 5 stars from 84,928 reviews. And it currently costs 990 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £4.99 in my local currency. And it says Adventure Time. Come on, grab your tools. We're going to a very blocky world. With Jake the dog and Finn the human and a bundle of their friends, it's Adventure Time Mashup. Featured in this pack, your favourite Adventure Time characters, the Land of Ooh, a bespoke texture set, BMO themed UI, and original soundtrack. Now, I won't have the music on just in case it's copyright. And I'm only going to be checking out the texture pack, not the world/mashup world. But on that note, let's get this texture pack reviewed. So welcome back to the home of the texture pack review. I am your host, The Dasman, and we're in a brand new creative world for Throwback Thursday. And we are in a creative world with the Adventure Time mashup, more specifically, the Adventure Time texture pack. Now, if you enjoy this video, please do leave a like on the video. It greatly helps the video reach more people. Drop a comment down below with any opinions, feedback, suggestions that you might have. We are slowly running out of texture packs to review on Throwback Thursday, so if you have any that are amazing, fun, legendary, or even just downright terrible and you want to torture me, make sure you drop a comment down below with the texture pack name. It has to be available in the Minecraft marketplace, but let's keep this series going. They are all 100% viewer suggested. I don't pick any for Thursdays, so thank you very much for your support. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button as well. That does help the channel grow just by ticking up the number. Show your support. Thank you so much. Those are just three very simple and absolutely free ways that you can help the channel grow. If you'd like to be more involved directly with making these videos, then please do consider becoming a channel member or a Patreon member. Every penny that comes into the channel stays in the channel currently, so you can help get the texture packs, get the add-ons, or if it's on my side channels, get the game that we're playing on one of the side channels as well by becoming a member. Absolutely no pressure if you don't want to, or if you can't, no problem at all. Just make sure you leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and that helps as well. I'm going to stop waffling with all of that YouTube stuff. Let me jump over to the left. Let's get the GUI on the screen. And now, this texture pack really does interest me for a couple reasons. So I'm not the biggest Adventure Time fan. I can point out a few characters. I can point out the main characters and be like, that's Adventure Time. I know it. But I don't know the lore. I don't know the story. I don't watch the series. But I know that the art style is very simplistic, very rough, and that's part of its charm. So I'm quite interested to see how that's going to work, going through a Minecraft warp to see it in block form. Very interested to see that. I think that's going to be cool. But if I do get anything wrong, if I do miss anything obvious, do let me know down in the comments so that you can let everybody else know that I got it wrong. I don't mind being told I got things wrong or that I'm stupid. It's absolutely fine. Drop down to the comments, let me know. And with that being said, hopefully that was enough time for the GUI, because we're going to look at the world. And immediately, right, the water is brighter, the sky is brighter, the sun is massive, and the colors, the absolute colors that we are seeing here. So I believe this is a swamp that we're in right now, and it's bright yellow. You've got the green over there, which is probably the darker colors. Same here, but you've got pink for the birch. Even the ice blue is cool. There is a ton of vibrancy going on here. It's really, really nice. And it's one of those texture packs that just makes me smile because of how bright it is. I do like that. This water is giving me actions and stuff vibes before their update. It's a very subtle animation here, whereas actions and stuff had no animation. But for the splittest of seconds, it does lose its animation as it's like cycling through, and it really does strike me as actions and stuff style water. Obviously this pack came first, so I'm not saying Actions and Stuff is copying Adventure Time, but it's definitely very similar. And then if we carry on going around, so we've got sand. Okay, so we've got some of that simplistic and rough design. And when I say that in this texture pack, I think I'm saying it as a compliment because that is the art style of Adventure Time here. We've got the grass as well. Doesn't look like we've got any variations, which is what I was just checking for the sand. No, it's just directional. No variations there, which is fine. It doesn't claim to have variations, so it doesn't need it. We can see the different styles of green. So we start with green here, ticking across to the yellows. What are you? Are you a pig? Okay. So this pig, it is a pig. Just want to see if there's a variation through the biomes. No, there isn't. Okay, so it's a... Whoa, what is that on your back? Okay, so it's a green pig, a yellowy green pig, looking like it's come out of Sin City. I see you. With like a bow or something on his back. Okay. I mean, it's quite shocking with the color. Other than that, it's still very faithful to vanilla, which is fine. Not a problem at all. But the color is definitely everything there. The sun is going to start setting. So let me just quickly set it back to daytime again. Setting up the world took a little bit of time this week. We've got some flowers around here as well. Okay, you see the vines popping down. You've got the big mushroom as well here. See, this is what I mean, like, very rough. It's very pixelated. But it works for the charm, I think. We've got a cow down here. We've got a couple cows down here. Let's go over to this one where it's a bit more open. In the face, it's very soft tones. I kind of like the color scheme. I'm not sure if he's wearing a jumper. I don't really know for sure. Again, keeping that cow shape, but we've got a bit of hair. We've got the weirder color palette there as well. Okay. All right. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. They've definitely gone out for the weird and the wacky. There's a sheep over here now. Let's get my shears ready. All right. A bit grey scale. Is it a grey sheep or is it white? No, it was white. So even though it was a grayer looking sheep, it was white and it goes pretty much pure white, except there are a lot of exclamation marks on there. And if I didn't know better, I would say that that was like a failed texture. It's not. I'm fairly certain that's what they've gone for. But that would be an immediate worry there. Okay, so there are variations to the sheep in terms of the different colors. I was a bit worried. So that was pink. And the pink wool is a brighter pink than the pink was on the sheep. Interesting decision. White there as well. And then we've got black. Okay, and then the wool does get a bit of a design on it as well. All right. Quite a clean, consistently clean underbelly as well. But that's a darker pink. The wool that you get looks more like the lighter pink on the body, but it's a darker pink on the sheep. Really interesting there, to be honest with you, how they've decided that. Got a frog. Okay, now this guy looks like he's been licking other frogs. I mean, look at his eyes. You a bit crazy, bro. Okay, how are you? So they've definitely kept that weird kind of, I want to say high art style, but I don't know if I can. But okay, do we have a chicken around? And so I found a chicken down here. And it's going to be a bit annoying by just facing the wall. So let's take it over to an open area. And let's have a look. So the chicken, okay, quite vanilla. Just quite a lack of colour. Except for that little blue stuff that's going on the side. A very small detail. But very vanilla-esque there. Almost more vanilla-esque than the others because of the lack of colour. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. And then if we get the horses. So we get the standard horses. Excuse me, chickens. Alright, got a bright yellow horse. 2 black horses. Pink. Alright, so this is just... These guys could be mistaken for horse versions of Tetraminos or something with the colour. Okay. Very clean. Very smooth, like, palette there. And a lot of colour going on. Nice. I do love the lot of colour. Like, it's awesome. Skeleton horse. Okay, quite standard. Not as much transparency as you'd hope for. But again, you got that grayscale going on there, which does make sense. And then last but not least, we've got the zombie horse as well. Oh, okay. Alright, I like the designs that they've put in there. With like the parts of the body looking like it's designed to be missing. Not 3D, but definitely looking like it is missing. I think this is a strong start. And obviously, I'm just reviewing the texture pack. So if you think the texture pack is worth it at the price that it was it 9.90, I believe? Then that means that you're getting extra bonus because it's a mashup, right? But this isn't sponsored. So if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not being paid to tell you to like it. I do like the start. I like the colors. I like how smooth, how clean it looks. It's very, very nice for me at the moment, even as a non-Adventure Time fan. Let's go and find a village and let's see what villagers look like. Okay, so we're actually heading towards a cold village, an ice plains village maybe here, but you get a nice feel for all of the different colors going on, the darker stone off in the distance, the lighter colors around here too, and obviously I'm sure we'll see stone soon, so we'll get to have a look. In fact, what's this over here? Is this stone? Maybe we can just have a quick glance at it. Dirt. No, that's dirt. So dirt looking very dark. Okay. Quite interesting on that one. And then this is, so that's stone. So you can see the stone textures there as well. So they've got light on the upside of the world and then very dark on the underbelly of the world, which is interesting. And you got the blue ice, kind of feeling a bit gemmy. Okay, I like how blue that is. It's a bit noisy with the kind of shards, but it is kind of nice. I don't like the path. It feels like it might be the blue around it. It feels like a heavy contrast of colors. Then you've got the snow here as well, kind of designed to look a little bit like clouds. Okay, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that path. That lime green doesn't really work for me, in all honesty. I like the building blocks. Again, simple, but a little bit rough. Not crazy rough, though, but just a little bit. Nice lanterns. Oh, my lord. Hello. What have we got going on here? Who are these guys supposed to be? Immediately, I was thinking, like, oh, I might be able to know some characters. I've got no idea what's going on with these villagers. Look at this guy in his little hat. That's so cool. What is he? He's an armorer. His little hat and jacket, looking like an investigator. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Who are you supposed to be? Is that supposed to? I'm looking. No, that's not supposed to be the Ice King. Surely not. Fiona? No, I don't think so. I can't work out who they're supposed to be. But wow, very simple, very rough. If this was any other texture pack, I'd be going mad about how disgusting they are. But because it's Adventure Time, it kind of works. It does kind of work. Do we have any? Oh wow. What is that? Okay, there's it works. And then there's, I don't know if you're working, mate. Genuinely. Okay, now is this what the characters look like in Adventure Time? I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to let it slide because it's Adventure Time. I'm not going to tear into it. I think it works for the art style. I think it works for what they're aiming for. Look, his legs going as well. Okay, it's a bit weird how his legs are coming through his body, but that's probably some rough jankiness going on there. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely Adventure Timing it up right now. Let me know what you guys think. Any Adventure Time fans out there, let me know who we've got. Who was the golem? Who are the villagers? There's variation in the villagers. I can't call it diversity, but there are different colors, I guess. So that's cool. Let's turn it to nighttime and let's see what hostile mobs look like. Okay, so the moon is rising and I'm just coming over to an open area so we can have a look at the hostile mobs. There is another village around here too, which is quite interesting. And if we just have a look, so the color definitely disappears very quickly at night. Now, it's not, in fact, I would say it is as dark as some other texture packs. And maybe that's the dirt, the stone, the weird, whatever this is supposed to be over here, just making it feel a bit darker. But normally, that's gravel, okay. Normally, the lighter, brighter colors of a texture pack feel stronger at night. It's not the case here. There is the moon. Let's drink a night vision potion. And then let's just go around. So we've got a creeper immediately. Very smooth and clean. Very green. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So the face, they've gone for that standard creeper face, but they've put their own little twist on it. All right. I mean, Minecraft can do some amazing things when they really put their mind to it, can't they? They're very cool. It's a very simple creeper. Again, I would be like, there's not a lot of detail. It's very vanilla. But it works for Adventure Time. It really does. We've got a skeleton over here. Wow. Adventure Time can't do legs. You definitely need to hit leg day, mate. Honestly. Bright green bow. Again, very simple in the face, but they've done really well to capture some character. Some cheeky chappiness right there. Over here now, is this just a standard zombie, is it? It is a zombie, okay. So following on from that zombie horse, he's got a bite taken out of him. Very clean, not a lot of detail going on. Do we have one? Yeah, we do over here. We can see the face. Oh, then we've got the bright green eyes. Okay. Yeah, all right, that's nice. That's nice. It all works in the art style. Do we have a spider around? That's the question. Arachnophobia warning and all that, because the next mob we see should be a spider. And we found a spider over here, and wow, even their legs are oh, wow. Okay, so it's kind of a cute face, which is very jarring for a spider. And then you've got really skinny legs, which just make it very creepy. That is a very creepy spider indeed. Huh. Okay, well, it's interesting that they've been able to keep their art style and their color style. I can definitely applaud that. Very happy to see that. I like that Minecraft have made this and they've managed to, you know, stray away from their specified designs for mobs. I think that's very, very good. Just, yeah, some of it looks weird. I feel like you have to be an Adventure Time fan to like the designs wholeheartedly. I can appreciate them. I don't know if I necessarily like them. This isn't a pack I would use, but sticking to the theme of an Adventure Time fan, they're not bad at all. Let's head out to the ocean now, and let's go and see what an ocean monument looks like. Okay, so one of my favorite effects in Minecraft has actually happened here, I believe, because the ocean monument has spawned under frozen ice. So let's get underwater and have a look. Now, remember, I still have the night vision potion on. Wow, visibility is tough underwater. Although it does even out a bit and then it gets better, so that's good. So starting off, we've got the prismarine bricks. Okay, unique. I don't think I've seen these designs anywhere before. Then you've got prismarine, very tiley. Okay. I can respect that. Looks like it is changing color as well from blue to green, which is cool. Oh my days. Look at that face. It's almost like an axolotl before an axolotl. Maybe. I don't know if it was before an axolotl actually. And then it's got thorns. That's definitely a cartoon fish right there. I can see it. Isn't that the kind of fish that Homer used to make at the power plant? I don't know. But very nice. I like the orange as well. Very vibrant. We're getting that vibrant color back straight away. No sign of drowns. I think that's because we're under a frozen ocean. Sea lantern looks all right. Fits the art style. And then if we pop this open here as well. So it looks like red. Okay. Oh, wow, that eye. Okay. So we've got red and blue. Although it looks like he's got eyes on the side of his head. That's weird. That almost looks like a massive nose. Can I, like, mate, you're stuck. Can we just get you out here and just show you off to everybody, please? So let's throw you down there. Or run back that way then. Why not, mate? Of course. So he's definitely, yeah, it definitely looks like he's got eyes on the side of his head, kind of like a horse. And then had a massive nose. But I think it was a big eye at the front. Yeah, it is a big eye still. It just looks weird. Looks like a snout. Okay. Again, I like the colours, though. That's not bad. Are you a drowned? No, you're a zombie. No, now you're a drowned. Okay, thank you very much. So, the drowned, bright green and blue. Okay. Kind of giving me Doctor Doom vibes. With, like, the shroud going over him. And then you got the 3D nature of the legs and stuff coming out. All right, nice, nice. I like it. I do. The Elder Guardian probably wasn't the greatest thing. But in terms of the blocks, they're nice. In terms of the smaller Guardians, they were nice too. They're cool. Just, there is still roughness around it. Obviously, with like the foliage and the underwater grass and stuff is a bit rough. But it's still, yeah, it works perfectly for the charm, in my opinion. I can see why this is rated so high. Adventure Time people must really love this pack. What was it? 4.7 from nearly 85,000 reviews? That's actually kind of crazy when you think about it. Let's go and find a trial chamber now and we're going to start moving into the territory of how updated is this pack. So we're here in a trial chamber, and a few things are immediately pointing out to me or jumping out to me straight away. So I don't quite think that's updated. I feel like, although it looks better there. Why has it done that? Maybe because it was turned on? That was weird. It definitely, I need to test this now. Hang on a second. So if we've got a lever, do these get powered by levers? Let's check. Because that is very weird that they've rendered in as standard. Oh, so when they're turned on, they feel a little bit more vanilla-y. And then something's happened there to just make that happen. So, okay, so yeah, that's very weird. I prefer them when they're off, basically, is what I'm saying to that one. The ladder as well, looking very rudimentary. It's probably the nicest way to put it. And then up here, so more mossy stuff, mossy cobblestone. I don't like the pale green that they've put on path blocks and moss, but that could just be me. The tuff, I like the shading of it. I think variation would be amazing here. And then with the copper, I prefer the orange to the greeny blue. So a bit hit or miss. Oh, I like that though. That's nice. What's that? Black stained glass, looking kind of nice. We'll see in the Armoury more of the glass, but they've done an effect I don't like here. But yeah, I mean, definitely a mixed bag. Some of the pots, they're green. Not sure. I don't like the light texture when it's turned on. I like the tuff, and I don't like the mossy cobblestone. It's probably the nicest way to put that. And then if we go and have a look at the breeze, I love the breeze. That breeze is awesome. Not sure what it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, but that wind effect going around, very, very nice. The dark blue, very, very nice. And the face with the glasses, yeah, that's nice to see. Look, that little face, that's definitely fitting the Adventure Time theme and art style. So I do like that. Let's head over to the Armoury now, and we're going to have a look at practically everything. So here we are in the Armoury, and we can just see how the world spawns. So obviously Deep Slate gets a purple feel to it. Stone with the darker grey. You can see the andesite. You can see granite, diorite all around. And if we come over here and just have a look at all of the mobs. I don't know if this is a feature that's going to stay in every video, but I can have a look now and just see all the different designs of the mobs here. So no real variation going on, but we got mad colour designs, mad like artistic designs. Very simple faces. I feel like they've done really well here to just capture the weirdness of Adventure Time. Just looking around. Obviously, we've seen some of these already. We can see some of the others now. So is that a panda? A panda looking more bearish than panda-ish. A panda is a bear, I guess, right? I believe. Got the turtle, the goat and the frog. Then, what are you? Oh, witches. Okay, witches looking scary. And then we've seen the creeper and the skeletons. The strays are here. We've got slimes. Slimes look really nice. What is that guy in the background there looking like Dracula? So one of these is a husk. Is that you? Are you the husk? You must be the husk, right? Oh, barrier block. Thank you very much for spoiling the illusion. Yeah, you must be the husk. Yeah, you are. Okay, so the husk is out here looking like Count Dracula. Okay. Fair enough. And then we've got the nether mobs, which we'll see some of when we go through, and the shulkers as well. There we go. I like that blaze, but we'll see more of that later. And then if we pop over here, because we've got loads of places to go in the Armoury, we've got the cherry blossom tree. Awesome. I think that's really good colour. I like the logs. I like the stripped variants as well. The one thing I'll say about the rest of the trees, the leaves, I like my transparency. So when we don't have transparency, I get very disappointed. But again, that bright colour, that Adventure Time art style, yeah, I think it's good, man. I do. I really, really do. That cactus is questionable with the smiley faces, though. I won't dispute that. Then we got the doors. Doors looking quite nice. Yeah, looking good quality there for the doors. Okay. The beds, I don't like any of the beds. I don't like the beds. I don't necessarily like the carpets. The trapdoors are kind of playing on me too. Wow. Okay. So, The pale garden is even updated, which means we're going to look at the creaking. And there we go. So the creaking will spawn in. We're not going to look at a full pale garden. Maybe I should start adding that to the review properly. But the creaking is here. Very simple. Awesome that this is updated, to be honest with you. Minecraft do so well to update their older packs. In fact, let me hold that. They really do. Very simple. I like the green. Yeah, it works. That works really, really nice. Interesting that that was updated, man. That's so cool. We've got the ores and precious blocks here. Okay, again, that roughness coming through. And then the effect that I don't like on the glass is the design. So each glass color has a specific design. I explain it enough every video, but I don't like it. I like it to be unique. What if I want that design in that color? Like, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't work for me. And then we've got the blocks. So it looks like in some cases, double slabs work as a different block. Like this block is different to that block. This block is different to that block. This block looks the same as that. So it's not every block, but some of them, they do. And again, it looks like we've got everything updated. Wow, what is that? Resin brick, bright green, almost an ugly green, it should be said. We've got the coral blocks here. More of the sand and red sand, granite, andesite, diorite, bricks. Okay. Bricks not looking bricky, really. Again, it's that simple art style to imply the bricks, but not do it. Nether bricks. What's this? This one here. Endstone bricks. Ooh, okay. Quartz. I try to keep my eye out for purple here. There's purple. It is purple. All right, that works. Just keep coming through. We've got the nether woods. That deep slate, blackstone, copper, deep slate, mud, tough. And then the workbenches and the other blocks that you interact with. The frog lights, wow, that actually comes across as neon. That's mad. And then what are you? You're, whatever you are, you are a redstone lamp, okay, and you are glowstone. All right, that cactus is weird. Very, very weird. Quartz looks all right. It works for me. And then you've got the paintings. Okay. We're going to need to get rid of the slime. And with the slime gone now, we can have a little look at what we've got. So we've got the weapons. Not copy and paste. Not copy. Very pixelated and difficult to make out, but not copy and paste. Leather. Quite dark. And then you've got the colors over there as well. So really dark, in fact. Stone tools. So like I said, not copy and paste, but again, really difficult to make out the shapes. The chainmail armor with only transparency for about 10% of it. Not the biggest fan. I like the color. I just don't like the lack of transparency. Iron tools. Again, it's really rough to look at. Iron, a little bit lighter than chainmail, but okay, works for me. Gold. And pop through to the gold armor. I don't think that's copy and paste. Doesn't feel like copy and paste. Okay, good color on the gold. Diamond. Wow, all right, that white going around it. Is that like a special sword? I don't know, but that looks cool. And I like the blue on the weapons. And I like the blue on the armor, but maybe a tad too dark. And then netherite. Okay, now you got a special shape for the netherite sword. So the swords and the weapons are rough. That's missing a tool over there that I need to fix. Okay. And the armors are a little bit difficult to make out the detail, but the colors look good. The shapes aren't bad, and it's not copy and paste. Elytra, very bright yellow. Trident, I like the trident. The shield, I like the shield as well, actually. In its simple, weird nature, I do like that. Bundles, they're even updated. Wow, okay, a little bit of a backpack. The heavy core, absolutely simple and smooth. The mace, okay, and then we have the pumpkin. So let's put this on, the carved pumpkin. A lot of reduced visibility, and there's the face when we're wearing it. Okay, not bad. I mean, not a ton to look at, but some people like to see that. I don't really have a ton of opinions on that. It does feel like this was a lot rougher than usual. Let's just change it to survival real quick. And then, yeah, quite a simple heart and food. So I feel like a bit of momentum may have escaped us slightly, but it's awesome that the pack is updated completely. That's amazing and deserves to be commended by Minecraft. Well done. And the blocks are clean. The blocks are nice. They're not terrible. I think they work to the art style well. But the armors and the weapons felt very rough to me. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. Your opinion always matters more than mine. I just ramble for half an hour. So you let me know. I say half an hour. This has probably been a lot longer than that already. And then let's go over to the Nether. Alright, so into the Nether we go, and we immediately see the title card. Let's pop through here. So Netherrack looking very simple. Again, I said that quite a bit already. It is the texture pack really, isn't it, for it? What do we have over here? What are you? So you're soul sand. I don't like soul sand. I don't like soul sand at all. The magma block. Okay, simple animations. Pop here. Oh, I like that. What are you? Zombified piglin. I like the dark and ominous nature of that with the green eyes. That looks cool. That's the portal, by the way. I didn't show you that. Let's go over here. So we've got what looks like a normal piglin. Wow, very simple, no detail. It's like all detail's been taken out of him. Very weird. Very weird indeed. Fire, and if we go into fire, let's go into it there. Okay, yeah, so no low fires. And then we've got, wait a minute, is this the crimson biome? It is. Crimson nylium looking weird. Not red. Very weird. Neverwart blocks looking crazy. Lava looking very dark orange. I like that, to be honest with you. I feel like there's been enough color in the world that you can add some darkness to it. But the Nether does feel ominous and dark, to be honest with you. Let's try and find a fortress, and hopefully we'll find a ghast there as well. So I found a fortress. It's pretty much buried in the world, and we get to see the Nether fortress bricks. They're a nice color. I have to be completely honest with you guys though, like I have been struggling in this texture pack to really give context on my opinions, because I don't watch Adventure Time. I don't want to make assumptions about their lore or anything. I do think the pack is quite rough, but I do like little things like this with the eyes. I don't like how plain he is, but I like, the shape's fine. Again, but then I like the color on this, but I don't necessarily like the creative decision. So I don't know if that's lore or not. I don't know if that's part of the characters or whatnot. So I don't want to trade too much on it. But I think they've definitely put effort into the texture pack here. Do we have a wither skeleton around? We still need to find a ghast as well. What are you? Are you a wither skeleton? No, you're a zombie piglin. Ah, here we go. There's the wither skeleton there. It does kind of feel a bit disappointing when you get to this. And, the wither skeleton's quite a beefy mob, right? Quite a bit disappointing when you see that. But then it works as a cousin to a skeleton. So I feel like you have to be the target audience for this. Before we get a wither, I want to have a look at a ghast. And oh my days. Wow. What is going on here? Okay, somebody who doesn't do recreational stuff, please tell me what's going on here. So on this side, very smooth, very fleshy pink. Then you've got this side, if it could turn around for me again, where it's got one eye and a tongue sticking out, and then half the head is missing. It's almost like there's supposed to be another one next to it. Oh my days, that is mad. It's like somebody's cut a massive head in half. That's crazy. See, that's very creative. Whereas the skeleton and the wither skeleton were a little bit boring. So I don't know, I can see the effort. It's not going to be one of my top 10 packs, but I can see the effort. Let's have a look at the wither now. And so the wither is spawning in. We've got a custom health bar at the top of the screen. And I like that black and red. And I like the way the wither heads, like the sisters, the ones on the side. Oh, okay, that ran at me. That was a bit scary. Are missing. I like the way they're missing. I like how kind of venomous and buggy it looks. Okay, I don't mean buggy as in computer game bugs. I mean buggy as in insectual. Okay, no, I like that. That covers me in good stead. I want to go and have a look at the Ender Dragon now. So let's head to the end and let's see what the Ender Dragon and Enderman look like. So into the end we go, and wow, okay. We just got flashed by the load screen, and then we see the end stone, which is very psychedelic. That is a massive effect. The void is a bit grainy, but not terrible. But what an effect of the end stone that is. I like the coloring though. I just don't know if this is going to be suitable for everybody. And then we've got the Enderman here, kind of looking like a gigantic mummy. A gigantic mummy if ever I've seen one there. I like it though. It changes things. It's very creative. I do like that. That's nice. And then you got the Ender Dragon. So now the Ender Dragon, it's a bit okay. Wow. Either something hasn't rendered in properly, i.e., it's broken, or I definitely don't like that. Stubby legs, no arms. This is definitely based on a character, isn't it? It's like a sock puppet or something. I will reserve my judgment if that ends up being an Adventure Time character. But in any other pack, I would hate that. That's just me being honest. I would absolutely hate that in any other pack. I'm not really leaning towards it now. If that is an Adventure Time character, it's not one that I'm very interested in, to be honest with you. Let's head over, or back to the overworld now, and let's see what the End City and an Ancient Warden. Ancient Warden? An Ancient City and the Warden look like. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're in the Ancient City now, and you know what? I'm glad that we do the Ancient City last, because this has kind of turned me back on it again. The colours, this texture pack does the colours so well. That's such a weird effect right there as well. But the yellows, the pinks, like it's going to be too vibrant for some, probably. Or it's going to be right up the alley of others who like Adventure Time. But for me, I really like the colours. They just make me smile, man. It's definitely colour overload. But for me, it's fine. Yeah, I like it. I really, really do. And then just flying around. The skulk looks nice. It's unique in its color palette. I don't think I've seen this color palette before, so I can appreciate that. Some people are going to be like, "Look, that's nasty." They obviously don't review the texture packs because this is such a highly rated texture pack. But I think it works, man. I think it works for what you've got and what you expect. Let's get the Warden out here. All right, so I think the Warden's about to spawn. There we go. Whoa! Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, let's get some space. Let's have a look. So they've given him proper legs and they've minimized the arms. I don't even want to know what's going on that guy's chest right there. Okay. You know what? In this texture pack, I like it. In this texture pack, I like it, and I'm glad because I like the Wither. I didn't like the Ender Dragon. I kind of really do like that. It got nipple tassels or nipple clamps. I don't know what's going on. In terms of what I rate this texture pack, so first of all, again, let me just apologize in the sense that I'm not up on Adventure Time lore. Okay, so there's stuff that I'm not gonna like here. This isn't a texture pack for me, but the colors do work. I don't particularly like the mob designs. I think some of them are a bit lazy. Some are great. Like the Guardian looked really, really nice. I liked that. I liked the color for the pig. I liked the Warden and the Wither. I think it's very hit or miss, very mission mash, to be honest. That doesn't mean I'm going to give it a bad score at all. In fact, I think if I had to, and I do have to give a rating because that's what we're here for, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Right, which is probably against the curve with this being a 4.7 out of 5. That would make it a 9.4 out of 10. It's not, you know, it's not up my alley. It's not my style. But I believe there's a reason why it's so highly rated. And I believe Adventure Time fans will really like this. And I really like the colours. And 8 feels like a disappointment, weirdly, for this. But yeah, I'm going to go for an 8 out of 10. I think it's good. But I think you have to be in the right mindset or of the right fandom to like this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Tell me what your review was. Tell me if I got anything wrong. Sorry if my energy felt low or if I was stammering and stuttering. It's been a really long day. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate the help. And so with the channel, we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We are dangerously close and it's amazing. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.